Welcome to Glorious Past, where we bring ancient tales to life. Today, we continue our journey through Manimekalai, an epic Tamil masterpiece. This chapter, Manipallavam Revisited, takes us on a mystical voyage across time, fate, and spiritual awakening. A tale of kings and sages, of past lives and hidden truths. Let's step into a world where destiny unfolds beyond mortal understanding. The setting sun cast a golden glow over the land as Manimekalai, her heart steadfast in her chosen path, took leave of her mother, the queen, and the people of the palace. With her alms bowl in hand, she made her way to the holy almshouse, offering her respects to Sampapathi and the oracle of the pillar. She bowed before the sages and took their blessings, for she was about to embark on a journey that would reveal the unseen threads of fate. With the grace of a celestial being, she ascended into the sky, soaring across the vast expanse of the earth, her mind unwavering. The wind whispered ancient secrets as she flew, and soon, she descended into a grove on the outskirts of a great city in the land of the Chavakas. There, beneath the shade of a sacred tree, she beheld a venerable sage in deep meditation. She approached him with reverence, seeking knowledge of the land she had entered. "This is Nagapuram," the sage Dharmasavakan told her, "ruled by King Punnya-rajan, son of Bhumichandran. From the day of his birth, rain has never failed in this land. The trees bear fruit in abundance, the rivers flow without ceasing, and no creature suffers hunger or illness. His righteousness has made this kingdom flourish." As the sage spoke, the king himself arrived at the grove, accompanied by his queen. He bowed before the ascetic, his heart eager for wisdom. Yet his gaze soon fell upon Manimekalai, who stood listening with serene intensity. Her beauty was otherworldly, her presence both tranquil and commanding. The alms bowl in her hand, the radiance of wisdom in her eyes. Who was this woman, untouched by worldly desires? An attendant stepped forward and whispered, "My lord, when I journeyed to Kavarpatnam, I heard the great sage Aravana speak of a woman of unparalleled virtue, a woman destined for enlightenment, beyond compare in grace and wisdom. This is she." Manimekalai met the king's gaze and spoke with unwavering clarity. "O king, it is your own bowl that has come into my hands, yet you do not recognize it. Blinded by the grandeur of your throne, you have forgotten your past. But even if the memory of your former birth eludes you, do you not wonder how you came to this life? If you seek the truth, come to Manipallavam. There, before the Holy Seat, you shall know the nature of this bondage." Before the king could respond, she rose into the sky once more, her form disappearing into the heavens. The king watched in wonder as she vanished, and though he could not yet comprehend her words, something stirred within him, a yearning, an unspoken truth waiting to be revealed. Returning to his palace, he sought his mother, the Dowager Queen Amarasundari. He pressed her for answers, and at last, she revealed the mystery of his birth. He was not their son by blood, but had been miraculously born of a sacred cow. The king, shaken by this revelation, felt the weight of destiny pressing upon him. The words of the sage Dharmasavakan and Manimekalai's cryptic message echoed in his heart. He longed to renounce his throne, to seek the truth of his existence. But his minister, Janamithran, counseled him otherwise. "O king, before your birth, this land suffered 12 years of famine. Mothers, in their hunger, turned away from their starving children. But from the moment of your arrival, the land flourished, as if blessed by the gods. If you abandon your people now, who will protect them?" The Lord of Compassion himself did not seek his own salvation but lived for the welfare of all. What you desire is selfish, and against the very teachings of Dharma. The king listened, yet his soul yearned for the truth. "Give me but 1 month," he declared. "I shall go to Manipallavam and return." Thus, he set sail across the vast waters. When he reached the sacred island, Manimekalai awaited him, her eyes filled with knowing. She led him to the Holy Seat, where he bowed in reverence. At that moment, his past unfolded before him like a reflection in a clear mirror. He saw his former self, how he had once possessed the divine alms bowl, how he had met his tragic fate upon this very shore. He saw Shintadevi, the noble woman who had bestowed the sacred bowl upon him, and his heart filled with gratitude. He hailed her as the goddess of wisdom, the light of the Tamil land, the divine voice that had once guided the learned. Manimekalai led him to the Gamukhi tank, where they rested under a tree. There, Dwipathalaka, the guardian of the Holy Seat, approached. She turned to the king and spoke with sorrow. "You have returned, O king, bearer of the elixir of life. Look upon these bones. These are the remains of the 9 merchants who perished seeking you. In their grief, they chose death, unable to bear your loss. Beneath this mound lies your own former body, lifeless, abandoned. You, who now rule a mighty land, were once the cause of untold sorrow. Will you not atone?" Then she turned to Manimekalai. "O maiden of wisdom, the great city of Kavarapatnam is no more. The sea has swallowed it in wrath. A princess of Naganadu, who bore the king's son, set sail to this island with her child, entrusting him to a merchant bound for Kavarapatnam. But fate intervened. The ship was wrecked, the child lost to the waves. The king, stricken with grief, abandoned all duties, forsaking the grand festival of Indra. The gods turned away, and Manimekalai Devi's curse befell the city. The sea rose and claimed it, leaving nothing but ruins. The king now wanders alone, while the holy Aravana and your mother have taken refuge in Vanji." The king, overcome with sorrow, dug through the sands and uncovered the remnants of his former self. He trembled at the sight of his own forgotten body, his past staring back at him in stark finality. Manimekalai, sensing his turmoil, spoke gently. "This is why I brought you here, to see, to remember, and to understand. Now you know. Let your name be one of righteousness, for only a just ruler can ensure that no wrongs remain to be righted." The king, deeply moved, bowed before her. "I owe you my awakening. But how can I leave now, knowing all this?" She smiled. "Your people call for you. Return, for they need their king." He hesitated but knew she spoke the truth. And so, with newfound wisdom and humility, Punnya-rajan set sail for his land, while Manimekalai, her purpose fulfilled, turned towards Vanji, her path ever guided by the light of truth. Thus ends another chapter in the tale of Manimekalai. But her journey is far from over. What awaits her in Vanji? What new truths will she uncover? Join us in the next episode of Glorious Past as we continue unraveling this timeless epic. If you enjoyed this retelling, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, let history illuminate our path.